Cheers, guys. Thanks so much for coming and doing this for me. We're going to start off. My name's Nick. I've been doing magic now for a good solid 15 seconds, and so far it's been going very well. So here's the thing. I've got 3 jobs to do. Job number 1 is make sure you guys are having a good time. Are you guys having a good time so far?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I haven't even done anything yet, so that's great. Off to a good start. Second job is to give you guys a little bit of entertainment and a little bit of fun at the same time. With that being said, you haven't blinked once.
I'm just really excited.
Yeah. So the man staring at me like a bouncer and scaring the hell out of me. What I want you to do is, I'm just going to get you to choose a card, okay? So I want you to start thinking down some piles on the table. Just say stop anywhere you like. Stop. Preferably before the end of the deck. You know what? That's fine. Take that card there for me and have a look at it, alright? Important you don't let me see. Perfect. Let everybody else see as well. Okay, it's also important that you show them the back of the card. It was worth a try. Okay. Here's what I need you to do now. You can just jam that card straight back in anywhere you like, but not there. No, that's fine. Go for it. Please remember the card. If you forget the card, it's a crap ending, alright? Watch. Here's what I need you to do is this. Now, here's the thing. Actually, if you do me a favour, place your hand on top of the card box like this. Perfect, and keep it there. What I need you to do now is think of that card inside your head, alright? Now, what I need you to do is imagine that card inside the deck turning itself around. Have you done that? It's good. Now, what I need you to do is see that card shooting itself out the deck. Have you done that? Are you sure?
Yes.
What was the card you chose?
Do you want to say?
You can tell me I'm not a mind reader.
Oh, 10 of hearts.
Brilliant, okay. Here's the thing, that card that you chose, 10 of hearts, yes? That was a free choice of card as well. You could have said stop at any of those points and you were shuffling beforehand, right? Now the reason I get you to focus is this deck is this is a power of imagination happening right here. In your imagination, obviously, things don't happen in real life. It happens inside your mind. But sometimes the imagination can be a powerful thing. Lift up your hand slowly and look at the card box.
What? Yes!
Now let's just move on for a second. Let me show you something even more amazing than that. It's this. I don't know if you've seen one of these before. Maybe you guys seen one of these before, right? Yeah, no, it's actually not the pen that I'm interested in. It's actually what's inside the pen. Can you see that? Can you see that? Look. This thing that's inside This is really cool. These are great. I found these when I was walking home one day. These little things, they sit outside my doorstep and I found one. Now they're really interesting. For one reason, they react with air. You wave them around the air and sure enough, they react with air. They multiply and you make 2s. My house is filled with these. Check this out. Actually, let's get this one. Gentleman here, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Will.
Nick. Good memory. Watch. Here's what I want you to do is pick one. Would you like this one or this one?
That.
Good choice. He's the best trained because these guys are going to do the trick, not me. All right. This one here, like I said, this is a good choice. The reason it's a good choice is this one goes into this hand and you can squeeze in. The trick that happens, it jumps from one hand across into the other one like so. But the trick that I'm actually trying to get them to do is do this into someone else's hand. So if you hold up your hand for me, it was this one that you selected, right?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Same thing as before. I'm going to take this one and squeeze it. So I'm going to take this one, take it, hold it, and squeeze it. Hold out your hand for me. Take it, hold it, and squeeze it. Alright, so take, hold, squeeze. Now I ask you the questions. They're simple questions. I've got how many in this hand?
1.
Perfect. Yes. How many have you got in this hand?
1.
Brilliant. Watch this. If they do their trick, jump straight through in the air and should land in your hand. Now the best bit is if you hold out your hand like this for me, turn it around, raise it up high. Oh, you follow instructions as well. Watch, here's what you need to do is take this again, take these 2 and squeeze. Take, hold, squeeze. Now I ask you the questions. How many are in your hand now?
2.
Perfect. Do you remember I said at the beginning they react with air?
Yeah.
Wave your hand like this. Again, you follow instructions. Watch. Open up your hands. You find it. Same as before. The crucial thing is that you must remember, actually, here's the best thing, you actually get to keep these as a little souvenir, but don't Final trick, the grand finale, the big finish in French. Watch, here's what I need to do now. Now we did a little bit of mind reading at the beginning of these tricks, but here's the interesting thing. When a magician gets given a pack of cards, you alright? Breathe, it's crucial to living, alright? Watch. When a magician gets given a pack of cards, okay, he actually gets given the pack of cards for life. So when I was very young and got given this pack of cards, now the reason we get given the pack of cards for life is because you have to train each individual card to do something different. Alright? Can you do me a favour? Reach in and take out a card for me and I'll show you the trick it does. The Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts. We'll place up there just for a second. Queen of Hearts is going to do a trick, alright? Before that, let me show you what I mean by the other ones. For example, Nine of Hearts is a very good trick where it can vanish and come back. Looks a lot better from the front. Watch. Six of Diamonds. Six of Diamonds is one of my favourites where it can actually transform itself into a Nine of Diamonds like so. Now the Nine of Diamonds does a trick by itself. Again, watch, this is my favourite trick. I love this one. Watch closely. Nine of Diamonds goes there. Stay. There you go. That's not the trick. Watch. Play dead. But your card, the Queen of Hearts, I've trained to do something really cool. I've trained it to jump to the top of the pack every time it hears the sound of a click.
Okay.
Judging by your reaction, you see something like that every day. Alright, so here's what I want you to do, is take this pen for me, but be careful with the pen. It's a Sharpie. Watch, take the pen. Now we need to give the card a name. Each card in the pack has a name, except for this one. I haven't thought of one yet. So it can be your name, it can give it a name, but preferably do it quickly because...
Where do I write it?
Anywhere you like. On the face of the card though. On the face of the card, not your face.
We call her the Duchess.
The Duchess. Stand up a little bit for this one. Have you done that?
Yep.
Perfect. We take the Queen of Hearts here. If you can just call out stop for me anywhere you like.
Stop!
Brilliant, efficient. Watch, I take the Queen of Hearts and I'm just going to place it here. Okay? And now we're going to just place the rest of the pack on top like so. Here's the thing, right? If you watch close, we're going to give the cards a little bit of a mix and a little bit of a shuffle. Now, like I said, the trick I've taught you all card to do is jump to the top every time it hears the sound of a click.
Right.
But it knows when to come. So it's not on top yet, nor is it actually next from the top. Remember, it's trained to the sound of the click. With a click, it jumps straight to the top.
Whoa!
Let's do this again. You can actually take that card, place it around about halfway into the pack. About halfway? That's about halfway, right? Watch. All the way in. Now once again, the card's not on top because what it has to do is respond to the sound of the click.
Whoa!
Do it again, watch, this time it comes straight into the centre of the pack like so again, about halfway, Actually, I don't need to do this. Come here for it.
Oh, okay.
Pick up about half the pack. Perfect. Let's place the card right there. Place the rest of the pack on top. Perfect. Square everything up. I stand back, click your fingers, turn the top card over. Respond. Now remember what I said before, if it's not on bottom, it doesn't jump to the top. I bring the deck to the top. Your card's now on bottom, jumps straight to the top. And there'll be another one there, you see? Watch again very closely as I take that card. Not yet. Watch, I take that card and we place it about, about halfway into the pack like so. In it goes. I actually take these cards, I place about half of these into half of those. Again, square everything up. Now if you watch close, 3, 2, 1, that card of course jumps to the top again. We can take that card, square everything up, push it out to the side, watch, 3, 2, actually let's use about half the cards this time, watch again, slow. Everything in there, watch. Angus, snap your fingers for me. Turn the top card over. The card jumps to the top, cleverly disguising itself along the way. The reason is this is not the top of the pack. This is actually considered the top of the bottom half. The top of the pack is over here, and that's where the card. I actually want you to see the moment this card actually jumps to the top. So if I actually take that card, I'm actually going to place it in about face up this time. So actually, you'll see the moment that card, 3, 2, 1, click, jumps to the top like so. Now have a look at that card. Make sure there's no like sticky tape or anything like that on it. And we're going to do one last final thing with the card. Same thing as before. Okay, watch. Take that card, I'm going to place it around about halfway. That's new. Watch, I'm going to take that card. A lot of people don't think the card's on the top, but I'll show you again. The card's really. This time I actually place a bend in the card. There's a bend now in the card. Not only does it have your signature, it also has the bend. Can you see the bend? Can you see the bend? You can see the bend. Everything else on top. Now watch, one last final time. You'll see that card jump 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
So let's take, now can you see that bend? Can you see that bend? Watch. One more final time. That will be
Oh my gosh!
That is fucking long.
Now I think it's done well enough that we can do the last thing with it. Alright? The last thing with it. Once again, say stop for me anyway you won't.
Stop.
Brilliant. Last thing, but this is kind of down to a choice. Now here's the thing, some magicians cheat whilst they do this trick as well. They look at the bottom card like this, shuffle the rest of the pack on top, and that way they know where the card is. I promise you I'm not going to do that. Shh. No one's noticed. Watch, here's what I want you to do. Let's give them a shuffle. Now, I'm going to say the card once again is going to jump to the top, but we're going to do it under strict conditions. So, the choice is yours. Would we prefer to see the card trick, the interesting way, the boring way, or the gross way? Which one would you like to go? Everybody wants to go with gross.
Gross.
Watch, okay, gross. Here we go. Card.
Oh.